Greetings and welcome all to another Sunday live stream, December, when it released in 1.0. And I felt like playing some more of it, because, you know, after the start of this year, kind of didn't feel like doing anything that has to do with war or anything grimdark, and just playing a game that is nice, colorful, and about cleaning up the world whilst creating a community feels a little bit wholesome, let's put it that way. Anyway, my week has been draining for the most part. I mean, it's barely snowed over here in the Netherlands the last few decades. And when it suddenly snows a lot, that disrupts everything. I don't handle disruptions that well. Anyway, let us get on with building a community. So here we have our little community, Broek op Waterland, which is a pun, Dutch, yes. Play on a word for a city that actually does exist. Anyway, we are busy trying to find a radio equipment, I believe. Now, currently we do not know where it is. Still have some ruins we can potentially get to. Still collecting wood over there. And predictive tools here, let's just speed up a little. Okay. Are we doing any research? We are not doing any. We don't really have the knowledge points right now, but let's just something going then. Let's put fishing in the queue, because I will want some form of food production. Okay, we are done here. A farm over there. Let's head over to the windmill for a little bit of a look around. Yeah, playing this game does feel kind of nice. Like a much more relaxed version of Oxygen Not Included. Okay, I have the access. Right, let's chop the healthy trees. I will want this. I don't have a power tool, but I will take the tree. I will take the demolition tools and furniture. And let's just manually tack this for over. Currently I have enough water for a few more days. So what quests do we currently have going? Sign of life, I guess we did that. Found the one person we were looking for. Probably and our walkways. Currently have any bad plastics. Make a lot more planks. Still have a few cheap trees to chop. Love to get that rotor, but not a priority right now. Hello Elsie, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing okay. A place for our boats, and we are doing the research, so that these are all done. Let's shift over to overgrown farm. Want to have lots of firewood available. Yeah, we have place. We have space. We can keep going for a bit more. But we definitely will need to start looking for some plastic at some point. We want to go over here as well. So let's take a little detour to get this plastic. We're done over there. Okay. How are we doing on the research? Not quite done yet. Demolition tools, take the furniture. I don't have any jars. Darn. Right, we can't use that yet then. Food wise, getting a little low. We will have to pick up some seaweed. So I do want to go over towards the salvage boat and the fishing boat. Yeah. Do I want to sacrifice my only floater for some jars? Suppose really matter at this point because I can't really use it for anything else. This is a, no, it's a neutral thing, so really matter. Where I put things. Many fish that we could be taking out. That. Wait until they're back on board and move on to the next target. Seaweed. Okay, next up, definitely the salvage boat. Lotus, I need plastics. Let's spend some of my things to refill our water supply. Level up. If you point in fishing. Yep, more seaweed. It set limits on the ropes, yeah. Anyway. Okay, plastic time. Ooh, shopping mall, alright. Might be able to find some more stuff. Does suddenly get very quiet when the music is not playing. Music is on. There's not a lot happening right now. Yeah. What else is there to talk about? I was kind of hoping that 2026 would be a quiet year, at least at the start. Guess I am just doomed to always be denied in such things. For a little bit of relaxation and stuff. Yeah. Cool. Not a mouth to feed. We'll get to there in a moment, but first, scavenge food. And we have plenty of hammers, let's salvage the shopping carts. May as well start getting a lead on some metals. I don't think we need wood right now. Leave that be. All those shopping carts. People were being very inconsiderate, not returning them properly to the stalls. Very bad. You're not happy about the food you just ate? That is fine, sure. I can understand that. Definitely need to start leveling up our food production. Fishing chair. Put over there. And the next person over there. It's a little closer. Yeah, you two just standing around. We have space. Well, we should have space. Maybe we don't have space. Let's create a storage yard. We just leave this as the universal yard for now. I progress. Hello, Leandrol. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Let's move over here. Ooh, bike shop. Nice. That should give us plenty of metals. I can't currently do anything with the metals, but that's fine. I need you to scout. Just grab everything there. Here we have screwdrivers and all the appliances. We definitely need to pick up all the plastic we can find. Because I'm out of living space. Do I have any workshops that I have not yet built? The recycler. That's done. Done. Let's focus on actually just grabbing the plastic. Whatever we can find in the bike shop. Metal, yeah, we can take that. I guess we don't really need bikes where we're going. I run out of space again. Create all the floaters. We want to stock up on a bunch of stuff. Are we done with the bikes? Not quite. Houses don't really have anything particularly interesting. Close to the bike shop then. So that the turn route is quick enough. I'm just running a little low on food. To start solving that problem soon. Do a bit of fishing then. And the plates for that. And let's get the scrapsmith gold. Be able to fit it. Fish are coming in. Slowly. A couple of nibblers. Craftsmiths being constructed. Let's start making some plates. And also put a limit of let's make it 50. Don't think we need metal scraps for anything else. Usually they are storing things up the roof. The scrapsmith station. Okay, now we just need some floaters. Let's grab the plastic. Yeah. Hope you all had a good start to the year. Nothing too existential, I guess. I mean, I don't want this to become political or anything, but god damn it. Can we not have peace for a little bit? Salvage boat is done. Get the fishing boat as well. We need floaters for the salvage boats. That's fine. That's on the way. Yeah, salvage boats, things will be a little bit easier. Don't have to rely on people swimming everywhere anymore. Well, not for anything we don't want to. Hold on for a moment. I need 6 floaters for this. I have to attach it to something I already own. Yeah, that'll do, I guess. We need to start grilling those nibblers. People are going hungry. I don't know what happened to the whales in this world, but them to grow teeth like that. Let's just grill them all. That's that. We'll grab some more plastic. Get my boat. wooden planks. I didn't realize we went through quite that much wood. Finish this off and then move on to the next thing. The grill, yeah, it's an ugly thing. Definitely grab all this plastic here. Probably just set the plastic. Like to have at least 20 of these. Keep doing this. Let's go and chat. So we need to have water. Getting the boat dock. I have one salvage boat when you can have two. Been recruited. That's that then. Because we need plastic junk. Let's start heading for some food. Get some potatoes. And some fish. No plastic nearby. Fishing post will have to make do. Potato salad. It's not great, but it's better than nothing. We're completely out of wood again. You're concerned about the beauty of this place? I can understand that. But for now, let's ensure that we have enough food and water. And we have access. Get over there. Grab the wood. I should at least sort our food supply for a moment. So we are chewing through our firewood quickly. Still have not found any special. Set a target for 20 wooden planks. The boat makes things so much easier. I want to go for the potatoes over here as well. Take the tools and the furniture. Salvage boats 2. Ooh, we're actually close enough to fish. Nice. Wasn't entirely sure we were. Moving on. Definitely need more wood. A mooring point. So what are we researching right now? At the improve our housing. Yep. The fishing boat. Oh. Go get those fish. Well, the fishing is still good. Much quicker. Chop. Still don't have any power tools, and we just ran out of access. can make. I have no metal plates left. Ooh, signs of life. Which direction? That's a long way away. But sure thing. We have space. Yeah, we currently don't have access. Wait a minute. I do want to take the demolition tools and the furniture. Yep. Grab the trees. Such industrious little fellows. So it's 3 spices. There's a nice little neighborhood over there. Oh, really? You didn't have enough space for one set of trees left? Definitely need a lot of firewood. Firewood from junk you can pretty much leave on the automatic. Move on to the next thing, which is... Let's grab this wood and move on to the potatoes. Let's get these zoom out, so... The wrong thing. This is liquids. And let's make you a hauler. Let's get the potatoes. Probably will want to go fetch some more seaweed. We will need some, especially if we want to farm stuff. I do like how they're being industrious and all that. Not perhaps too many unique animations. But that's okay. Yeah. I've been watching a couple of streams by Soviet Womble lately, because he's been playing this game as well. And before that he was playing some Timberborn. And then one of his complaints about that game was essentially that there was a little bit of... it didn't look like there was all that much animation on the beavers per se. Which, yeah, kind of true. Just means that to him it felt like there wasn't really all that much life to the whole thing. Beavers were just essentially very stilted things carrying boxes with a symbol on them rather than, you know, an actual item of what they are actually carrying. But also when they're working on stuff, the animations just didn't really look all that special. And he compared it to, I believe, some settler game or something, where essentially for everything that the settlers were doing, they have unique animations. Makes it a little bit more interesting to look at, I suppose. This game is also not the best at that, but you can at the very least see what things are doing, what buildings are doing. Don't want to plastic waste, at least I know I can use for stuff. Let's head over to where the survivor is. I kind of want to see if these rusty car wrecks can be salvaged. We go grab the fish. Sure, let's chop the trees. And that's a lot of hammers, but I think we can manage. We're out of firewood though. I'm gonna have to find some more junk. Would like to grill my gobblers. Salvaging. I could turn some of my dry wood into firewood. And that's gonna have to have local. Can't really take a desert for that. Definitely do not have enough seaweed. That's studying and basic electricity. Electricity. And we've run out of space. Can I make more space? Can? What I have too many potatoes now. I can't even use the potatoes. Like, I can't make my people eat potatoes because they're an ingredient. I mean, I guess Nick kebabs would be nice. But again, we need firewood for that. Let's get some firewood. A little bit more from the vehicles. That should be more than enough metal for now. Yeah, pretty much. Move on. Dead trees. Oh, that'll be good for firewood. Gather tinder over there. That's seaweed. City is already getting a little bit weighty. Starting this plate, let's get basic electricity. I wouldn't mind getting the simple decorations as well, but that's not really priority. I would like to get to radio communication. But so far, we've not really seen any sign of any radio towers. And there's also really no sign of any big settlements on the map. This is the biggest one we've found so far. Looks like there's another settlement this direction. Oh, we're heading that way anyway. Turn more this into potato salads. think I can make gobs. I don't have enough seaweed. But just some mega grilled gobblers will have to do. Okay, grab more tinder, please. Have the means to cut more axes. Hey, we found the old radio station. Oh, look at that. Well, at least it's in the same direction we are already going. It should advance the plot a little bit. That reduces the amount of potatoes we have to keep in storage. Not happy about our food supply at the moment. Not at all. Okay, got a flag over on this pile of seaweed. Keep grilling the gobblers. Even if it's not tasty, it should still suffice. My town overall is ugly, but there's not much I can do about that. Someone has to make the tools, but I guess no one available that can do that. Now we can get the help trees. Definitely will want some storage at some point. Get that. I have the knowledge banked up right now. They are overproducing fresh water. I had it locked, so why are you complaining? Right, so far so good. And we have plenty of seaweed, so should be fine. Got 2 more potato salads and the rest I'll keep. Just in case we run into a farmer. Come here. Let us head over to the advisor. Oh, cool. Pharmacy. Alright, Doom Thief. Alright, let's get you on board. Dirt, chop the healthy trees. I'm a little low on floaters by the looks of things. But at least people are happy. And let's make you a hauler. Better researcher, sure. Your point in salvaging, yeah. Point in construction. Just so you have a little bit more benefits. Yeah, I just really want to play some nice, quiet, comfy game for now. And then we'll get back into the regular grimdark that I usually play. As soon as I can stomach here. Yeah, it's been something of a roller coaster. Playing games that involve US, Russia. I can only imagine what that's doing for my mood. I mean, I enjoy the game, of course, but it admittedly feels weird. And I know it's partly just me being a little bit silly, I guess. Playing about things that don't really matter. But, you know, some time ago I was asked if I would play the game Original War, which also involves US and Russia, and I was kind of looking into it, and then I just lost all interest when Russia became a little bit less interesting as a faction due to world events. This is a little bit ago, but you know, and I haven't really touched the game since, which is admittedly unfair, of course, but I also don't really have the nostalgic glass for that game. Do I want to use that for bio-waste? It's gonna be a while before we can actually use the bio-waste. If we have enough space for it. Make sure we have all the supplies we could possibly need. Maybe overextending my salvage boats a little bit, but That is what they are for. Get the electricity. Let's do some simple decorations. That'll give me something to do with my plastic scrap. Right now all I can do is electricity poles. I don't really need right now. Too much demand for stuff, but probably set that up anyway. What do I have? I have that set up. Are we full up in there? Guess I just don't have anyone ready to do this. Yeah. Gaming taste-wise, I have just been in a little bit of a lull, I suppose, at the moment. Grabbing stuff that is a bit more comfortable, I guess. Like in the last month or so, I have been regularly booting up some EU4 with the EU in Texas mod 3.0 version. Yeah, just because I felt a hankering for doing something a little bit overly complex. Not because I'm particularly good at the mod. Also because the mod is still in development. It's just admittedly a little weird. Just looking over the forum for the MNT mod. They are already working on a version for EU5. Which I can understand, but you know... What's gonna happen to the EU4 mod then? Because... I have got a feeling they are pushing their resources a little bit thin there. Let's get a couple screwdrivers and exit. Could upgrade these. Would give me a reason to use my wood. Get that going. I can now also build... I can build these directly if I want to. More rope for that. Metal. This. I'm currently good on wood. Right. The duo shack is now ready for use. I should probably also get a boarding house. Just so people have a place to shack up. It's the one thing about when you upgrade something, it kicks out the previous owners. Doesn't put them back, so you don't really gain the happiness from people living in a better house. We doing any research? We are not doing any research. I do want to get the radio communication, but let's focus. Get the food cleaning done. We might need that soon. We've not yet gone into a polluted area. This is all very clean. Ooh, tomatoes. Might want to grab those as well. A little short on people. That'll solve itself once we're done salvaging. Yeah. I've been a little bit stuck trying to figure out MNT 3.0 for EU4. Why not? Why not play a game that I've not really touched for ages? Yeah, overall, enthusiasm has definitely dulled a little bit. Mostly just comfort games, occasionally still booting up Divers 2. I'm still enjoying it, of course. Even if the story isn't really going anywhere at the moment. I mean, technically there is. I mean, as it stands, we are currently upgrading the Democratic Space Station in a fully armed and operation battle station with a giant laser beam that is definitely going to bring democracy to all the alien planets, or alien controlled planets. Got stuck. You're not stuck. Let's go salvage the radio equipment. Look, there's someone on the landmark jumping and waving at us. A survivor. Hello? Over here? Can't believe it. I've been stranded here ever since the Great Flood. Imagine my surprise when I saw your boat. Wait, ooh, macaroni. That's no boat. That's a floating town. That's amazing. You wouldn't happen to have room for one more, would you? Kind of stranded here. Of course. Heck yeah. I'll grab my radio equipment and be right there. And we don't have anywhere close to enough. That's a good haven you got here. Hold on. You're actually going around saving people and building community together? Is your thing? Well, rock on. I think I can help with that. See, I've spent my life on air, chasing hidden frequencies, broadcasting secrets, and spreading vibes. If anyone is out there sending singles, I'll hear them. How about it? Buy radio equipment and your supplies, we can build Brookobotland's very own radio station. Captain, exactly what we were looking for. Let's do this. Yes, let's do this. And would like this rooftop electronics actually. Cool. Now, of course, we will need to research it, but we'll have to wait until after the food cleaning. And we have not yet got enough of that, and we are out of seaweed. Let's break this duo shack. The little houses are kind of cute, even though there's already a crack in this window. Guess it is a little bit more safe to sleep in. These tents don't feel like they're going to be especially dry. Any storm hits. Interesting design for the boarding house as well. Okay. Jumble and Eli Hopper. Turn this to opponents. Search is done. Let's get the radio communication. We need more seaweed. Not really in the cards. Let's double back a little. So we can now start thinking about making my place a little nicer. The wood walkways wooden. First, let's see that we can actually see, or just in case there's any survivors nearby. And let's also restock our potatoes. And sure. Signs of life. Okay. Another survivor. Cool. Sure, we can get the power tools soon. Meantime. I don't know if the wooden walkways make it easier for people to get around. They do look a little bit nicer. And my people were complaining that the place didn't look very nice. We have at least a reason to pick up some more wood. So let's send the fishing boat out. Grab all those nibblers. The potatoes. Be a while before we get the radio communications. Yeah, other than that, I was looking forward to some games that are still coming. I think I saw something about Strategos soon coming for release. That'll be interesting. Yeah, what that really looks like when it's completely out. Although, admittedly, I've not really played that game all that much. Well, controls felt a little bit too opaque to me. The wood. Just to find some more firewood. Right, let's grab the tomatoes and drop the healthy trees. I wonder if these regrow. I don't think so, but I mean, the map feels like it is infinitely large. I don't know if that's true. I mean, yeah, there's a edge here, but is it really an edge? That's a bunch of nip kebabs. We'll need more seed as well. Have a need for a lot of rope. all. Roof construction. Just 2 more points needed for that. Add that in there. Before we run out of food, please. The next thing I need is definitely armor, I think. We'll start wanting to grow our own seaweed at some point. We have a steady supply coming in. Bulbs left, just nibblers. Suppose I could make some more potato salad. Yeah, let's keep that under personal control. Let's pick up the survivor and then go to lookout. Still not finished with that. Hungry drifters, well, there is food. Much as I would like there to be, but there is food. You're done here, right? In there, please. No fish. That's gob kebabs, please. Right, so radio station. Oh, we can actually do the seaweed grower already. Let's focus on this first. We need electronics. I have that. We also just built the school. Just in case. Okay, I need electronics. Where do I get that? Basically. Yes, upgrade fabrication, I guess. There's a workshop I've missed. Ah, the electro crafter. that needs electricity. So that's why we need the power poles. Tap, tap, tap. And now we have power. We need some electronics. And we'll also need some more metal soon. First get the survivor. Okay, we have free float influencer. Eh, it'll do. We need all the people we can. Fluid handling. I upgrade this. And good. Yeah, we don't have any blocks yet, so can't do anything with that. Right. Can we now build the station? No, because we need metal plates. Infinite cascade of things I will need. But that's fine, I mean, that was kind of interesting. There's no metal plates nearby, though. Derelict truck probably would be the closest. Just some regular grilled nibblers, please. Boil my potatoes. Okay. Let's get the seaweed grower. And of course, we're completely out of seaweed at the moment. But that's a problem we can solve. Let's get an eye on the region. Alright, the seaweed grower. It does require some initial seaweed to get started, but once it is, it pretty much produces infinite amounts of seaweed for our use. Map. Not really revealed anything particularly of use. I'm guessing there's some seaweed over here. Let's hope there is. few more healthy trees, please. Kill the rill anymore than not. Gobblers. Okay. Let's go on an expedition. And there is no seaweed. Darn. Grab this plastic, because I'm pretty sure we could always use more plastic. Fine. Right, seaweed over there. Let's go grab that. Will also give us a chance to pick up some more metals. We are gonna have to stop between to recharge, but that's fine. Must be like the town is getting a little bit heavy. Okay. Town is recharged. Well, so far so good, at least. Nobody has died yet. Although admittedly that only happened once during a previous attempt at the game. And it wasn't entirely my fault. I'm gonna claim that. We will need that, but let's grab this. And I want two of you to just go to town. Right. We have begun the growing. Right. There are our hammers. And we grab all of it. Should have our radio station. And begin in earnest to look for special. The beauty of my nation is going up steadily. Yeah, I've been putting up some more beautiful buildings. But we really need to go find a town center somewhere. Could be over here, maybe. Then again, maybe not. Just looking at the basic what it looks like underneath. The road could be an indication that there is indeed a bigger town, or a sunken town, over in that direction. And so now we have metal, but we still need more wood to turn it into something we can use. Yep. The metal supply for now. It's closer over here. Let's move on. We need wood. Getting through a wooded area. Mine's alive. That's a long way away. Well, you need firewood, so let's focus on that. Ooh. Restaurant. That's nice. Can I upgrade this? Not yet. Restaurant will definitely give us plenty of food. Definitely want to work towards getting the next level of tech that allows me to more interesting stuff. Right, we want power tools, but we will want to get wood power at some point as well, and move on to the electric grill. As well as the upgrade that turns the craftsmith into electric. Save upon my tinder. Right now there's just too many demands for the stuff. Plenty of plastic. Grab these. Scavenge that, scavenge that. Don't have the cans for the waste, so that. So I suppose I could make some. I do have plenty of containers. And we will need the bio waste at some point. Okay, the radio. Let's put the watchtower up front. Well, would you look at that? Very own radio station. It's a beauty, Captain. This will be picking up singles in no time. Yay. Captain, we're picking up a new single. It's an open channel. Some engineers rambling about torque balance and load distribution. You can help us spend our weight capacity? Right, show me. Right, so definitely want to go for the farmer. Error maintenance requested. This fail agriculture unit. Delta error. That's a maintenance distress ping. Might be something or someone trying to single for help. Huh? That direction. Long way away, but hey. Definitely something we will want to figure out. Alright, grab the bio waste as well, because height as well. Had any real use for the ladders at the moment. Let's go. Ooh, bookstore. That could be useful. Finally give our people something to do with their free time. Have so many goblin nibblers. All junk over here. Not really hurting for appliances. But it is a fairly rare resource, so I probably should consider it. Bring in the trees. Electric shop. Slow down fast food joints. Well, food is still an issue, so let's focus on that for the moment. Okay, so take the island clean there. Cool. Noticed some movement out of the corner of my eye. It seems Tiki has awoken. He is scavenging for food. Well, she hasn't come begging to me yet, so I'm guessing she's that hungry. Okay. Drifting bathtub. And the weary dinghy. They even gave them names. How cute. I need fishing tools. And let's grab the books and the moldy paper. Night time is descending again. Seeing any big needs for goods? I have 2 recyclers. I didn't notice. Research. 2 fishermen already. Let's focus you on. We love doing research. Why are we doing nothing? Are we full? Guess we need to get the bigger yachts. You're the best fisherman that ever was. We're researching. Go with manual power. Guess we were blocked. Yeah, probably. All the milkshakes. I wonder if we could get some milk from these fish. I mean, the whales are mammals, technically, right? An upgrade for my ship boats. 3. I think I got that far. Doesn't seem like there is anything regarding boats. That's food and water is starting to get a little problematic. A little loath to bring on any more people. At least until I have that sorted. Grab some stuff from over here. Let's scouts. Have the power tools just yet. May as well drain some water. Drop some healthy. A little load. Flats. Don't. Kind of metal plates. Metal scrap, rather. Well, look at them all learning. That's how the plastic gets in the bird. Trade that. It's a good thing we have the boarding house so that people can just get someplace where they need to be. We're probably gonna want to build some extra housing soon-ish. Well, as soon as we can get some more rope. See what's over here then. And we're out of power. Alright. Wait until we recharge. I don't think I have anything to charge. Getting close to the manual power, but that's still a bit away. Workshops wise, can go for the power tool maker once we get some metal, which for the moment requires that we get some more firewood first. Damage that, like the bio waste. Out it. And we may as well grab the plastic while we're here. Boarding house clear, and our houses are inhabited. Fly is secure for a little bit. Like this. Never enough salvage boats. But I also don't want to overbuild them because eventually we're going to be so self-sufficient that the need for them becomes much less urgent. We don't have anywhere close to the right amount of tech for that just yet. Where are you going? Alright. Patch over there. Sail a little closer. Give you some points in cooking. You just like construction. Go for the electronics shop. The electric shop. All the electronics we will ever need. Can make some bottle lanterns, make town more attractive. Don't know if I can place them anywhere specifically. This is part of the decoration. Wooden plazas. Moving. Let's scavenge these ruins for whatever they have that can burn, and we'll move on. Now we have a place where we can put some fancy stuff. Oh, we actually have a use for this. There. Nice little outpost. That should hopefully make people a little happy. That's done. Still working on that one. I don't think we need any more appliances for now. Okay, let's head over to those dead trees. We done here? Yep, we're done. Definitely draining the battery a lot faster now. And did we finish manual power? This is a ugly building, so we'll put it on this side. I don't know if anyone will actually be using this, but interesting to find out, I guess. Wonder if this is close enough to connect directly, or do I have to go through the rest of the grid? I do not have the too far. Rest of the grid it is. I can only hook up 2 things to this one. Whereas the boat can have multiple direct links. But anyway, we have now another source for power. Hopefully we can recharge a little quicker. Oh, look at that. He's coming to complain. You are complaining. Not like you've not been fed. And it's still way too early. Only just past 3 o'clock. Well, technically there's only 40 minutes left in the stream, but you know. Lions alive. Right. Over there. Sure. We'll get there, eventually. I think I've got enough mouse to feed at the moment. I'm a little low on nibblers. Might have to start fishing again soon. And gobblers nearby. Fishing boat, go! I'll get the big fish as well. Grab that wood. So much demand for firewood. Okay, in order to get all this done, definitely the wood power. And we also now get another house. Again. How much fish is left? Really? So you make some grilled flounder with this at least. Bullets. Grab some wood. Because I have been consuming all my wood, so Don't even have any spare of that. So we're not gonna instant carve, but definitely something I focus on solving. The way to do that is just to make sure that we have enough firewood for now. Also not building up any surplus of seaweed just yet. There's just too much demand for rope. Well, all our resources that I don't really have a use for just yet keep piling up. The amount of plastic waste we have a little. So far so good. Move on to the objective. Ran out of power. That's okay. Holy fish gods, a terraformer. Those pitchforks jammed into the vents. Someone went ham on this thing. I'd have found the culprit, Captain. A smoke coming from that farmhouse. There. Over there. Right. We'll have to come back for this one, I think. That's none of that stuff that we really need right now. Focus on grabbing the stuff that we do need. Okay. Some electronics. And for that I need all scrap. I mean, there's a source of metal scrap over there. Still don't think we have quite enough food for everyone, but just have to make do. Quickly grab the metal once we can. I have to install a battery at some point, but I don't think I have the materials to build one yet. I have wood power, but this all requires specialist tool. Make. Go for electricity storage. Hopefully we can extend our range a little. For the batteries, metal. We may as well grab the metal from here as well. We're actually building up a slight surplus of regular wood. Let's start turning some of it into firewood. I don't want to spend my potatoes like that. Still have 2. Rest is just gonna kill us. Let's start making some electronic. And I would also like some. Done here. Completely out of stuff, but everyone is fed. Can I build another workshop yet? I don't have metal plates. Completely out of firewood again. Cycle does keep you busy. Well, at least I have batteries now, but again, no metal plates. So can't build anything else. I don't think you can salvage metal plates directly. You're probably our best cook right now. Have the tools for that. I think. Yeah, no metal plates, so that ain't happening. So the grill has the highest priority. Much as I want metal plates, I want food more. Do this in stages. Okay, drift to camp. Construction, salvaging, research, fishing. Sure. I'm aboard. It's one more mouth to feed. Possibly design. Yep, a lot of hungry mouths, that's to be expected. And the water supply is also getting a little low. Not great. Right, let's see what we can find we are looking for over here. Whatever you're selling, I ain't buying. I didn't need anyone before the flood, I sure as rot don't need anyone now. What happened here? Can't you see? Last Terraform turned this area into a sun-scorched playground for some rich ghost. Clouds, no rain, just dust. Whatever. Used to grow potatoes here. Potatoes! The last crop to ever give up. You got a floating town. You could use someone who knows how to break soil. And machines. You looking to get your hands dirty? Yeah. Looks like a land of hand. Be good to see some green again. Seems mighty backwards crops not growing in the middle of this water, but soil's been soaked in salt and tainted by acid rain, so we'll have to make our own. We need bio waste and patience. Build me a bio boiler and see if we can breathe life back into this dirt. First off, grab that. We do have an axe for these healthy trees, so we may as well grab them. Do this by boat, not by swimmer. Right. What are we researching? Nothing. Well, now that we have our farmer, should be able to get bioprocessing done and then move on to farming. Research should be going relatively quickly with our resident researcher. Yeah, you're complaining not having food. I understand. Trust me, I understand. Currently, the only crop we're making is seaweed, and that's not the best. Oops. Let's get some batteries. Batteries are ugly. Go open somewhere. Now this is gonna be very ugly. Actually, I'll wait until the walls are built. There. That should increase our range a little bit. Construction you up. Over to the farm ruins. Ooh, a polluted zone. Okay. We might want to check that one out. But we definitely do not want to swim in it. Furniture, tools. Salvage this wood. A bio boiler. And research needs to go to farming. Right. We need to start making some compost. Even more demand for firewood. Right. These spots are covered in oil. Captain, we're picking up several radio singles. Okay, oh, there's several things we could potentially go into. I think the electrician probably was most. Ouch! Ow! Hello? Anyone out there? This Otley, currently trapped inside an extremely overactive power plant. Yow! That zapped me. Copy that. This is Buko Bottled. They got your location. Rescue inbound. I could kiss an electric eel right now. Please bring protective gloves or the boat be fried. Right. So it's over there. Anyway, as I was saying, this area is completely covered in oil. Or something akin to that. So we definitely do not want to swim here. I have some plates. Let's get some axes. Get a tinder over there, please. Can I make mushroom gloves? Need fish oil for that, which I can make here if I have gobblers, and I do not have gobblers at the moment. Fortunately, it does not seem to affect the seaweed growth. These islands are extremely polluted. So it causes some of our people to become, you know, dirty. Seems like a less than optimal condition. Any water we boil over here is probably going to be also quite noxious. But right now, beggars can't be choosers, and I need firewood. So. Let's go. The electric power pylon. Scout the region, please. Chop the polluted trees. Rip the electric parts. Chop the trees and forage the mushrooms. Mushrooms is going to be useful later, but right now it doesn't matter. Alright, let's do some fishing. Did I ever get that tech to clean up the fish? Yeah, the food cleaning. Did get that. Probably a workshop. No, food. At the food washer is a dirty building. Awkward shape. Have to be. Does not require power, so that's fine. Sure that we're producing enough wood because we need a lot of it. We have some gobblers that need to be cleaned. Fortunately, that requires water. But if we want the fish oil, we will get that. Love the smell of fresh compost in the morning. What time we lay us down a field. And I would love to do that, but just quickly set course away from this mess. Go to region, take the furniture. Salvage that. Salvage the here. Okay, so now we can start making a field. Let's just build the biggest field we can. Jumble. Smaller. Workshop person. Build some more nibblers. Let's get potato planting. Right, so we want potatoes. Is why I didn't want to get rid of too many potatoes. Need them for seeds. Right. And we just need some fresh water, which we are working on. And also, I was looking for fish oil. And so the town steadily grows. Still some upgrades I would like to get into. Fortunately, that requires technology I don't currently. Speaking of tech, I have. Still can't do the fabricator right now because we are out of plastics. Cool. Didn't realize I had zoomed quite so much. And looks like everyone is a little bit dirty. And I don't have any real way to deal with that. The only way to deal with that really is to install air filters, sleep respirators. And people are a little bit less than happy right now because probably they're hungry and thirsty. Being a hard place. And actually we can salvage some plastic. Do that. That's polluted seaweed. I don't necessarily want that just yet. I don't have any real means to clean it. Got some polluted gobblers, but that's just not gonna help us right now. Alright, now we have a few supply of potatoes coming in. I would also get some tomatoes growing, but right now that's even less priority because I have no recipes that require tomatoes. I could put some food into the bio-waster eventually, but let's not. And another awkward shape. That's probably not big enough. You want a fabricator. 5 by 3. Extend the leg a little bit more. Power tool maker. Getting some fancy tech. Gas bags, lubricants, torque thrusters, air filters, respirators, and plastic floaters. If we have the just right stuff. We don't for now, so. And we can finally make some power tools. And the next thing I probably want is to improve our water generation. What? And the electric desalinator. That's the next thing. We need the electric guy. Anything else I can't really do right now. Get the unbottling. Yeah, if we fish in polluted waters, we get polluted fish. Which is fine, but you do need to figure out a way to deal with them. Like the gobblers are covered in oil, and the nibblers are stuck in bottles. That's something you have to solve. Let's get some protective gloves. Just in case we need them. I mean, the guy said we needed them, but could have been a little bit exaggerating, frankly. I do need more firewood though. But the potatoes are growing fine. That's high priority. Any bit of firewood we get, we... Yeah, let's make our way towards the electric guy. Wait, we're still grabbing plastic. I think. What's going on? Direction of the radio single. Also in a polluted zone. Ouch! Please help. Electric eels made a nest in the turbine intake. They are overcharging the systems. The lightning zoo in there. We need protective glass to get through safely. Hurry! I don't think I can take much more of this. Zzz. Right. We do have some gloves, so we can at least help him. He pulled me out just in time. This town's got some zing to it. I hate to ask another favor, but getting electroshocked, if I have the appetite, I could go for it. Wait. You're still cooking with firewood? Sorry, there's no way this probably keeps up with my appetite. But I can earn my keep. I'll research the blueprints and then we'll wire up the electric grill. Well, that's absolutely great. You want the electric grill? Grab tinder from there, please. I don't think we can make... We can make some more. We may as well get direct the live electrics from here. Now we also have a supply of electric eels, which become important later. We can upgrade the grill once we have the research done. Hopefully that will not take too long. We have the knowledge. We'll stick around here for too long. We are desperately short of supplies. Let's start making some seaweed salads, just help tide us over. A little bit more tinder. As soon as you're docked for getting out of this zone. No, I need the live electrics. Let's go with cooking. Purchase nicely. Go to cleaner waters. Find some more supplies. Alright. The doctor probably wouldn't hurt. Point in showing it on the map right now, because I'm quite ready to enter this stream for today. This is a good zone, because we can also go grab some water if I have the containers too. For now, I just need to solve the immediate issue of, you know, not having enough food, water. Purchase gun. Let's also get the electric desalinator next. Upgrade the grill. That also means we will need some power poles leading over here. Yeah, it is next on the list. Think that. Alright, now we should no longer need power or anymore to grill. Also make a gok kebab. Let's fill in the last pots for the potatoes. Do I have enough for a... I do have enough compost. Make a tomato farm as well. Or at least make a space for it, we can't fill it in right now. Dory Creek. And... the fisherman. Let's just focus on solving the hunger issues. And let's go grab that water. And if I can't use the tomatoes right now, I can always just compost them. But yeah, as I said, this is the stream for today. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did enjoy, please like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, I feel like continuing this for a little bit longer, at least until I start feeling a little better. Thank you all for watching. See you next time. Bye.